Greetings, Commanders, and welcome back to the Deep Space Carrier series here in Elite Dangerous. Today's episode is going to be mining, because we did finally find a tritium source, and yeah, right there. We're going to be in the Corvette today, using our mining lasers to go do some basic mining, and that's what we're going to do today. Let's see if I can let's see if we can grab us some limpets, because I don't want to get out there, only to find out that we don't have what we need. So I'm going to take about 100 limpets with us. That seems to be working out pretty well for me. I have been mining offline. Got about... Well, I've already filled up our main fuel tank, and I have about 248 units in the commodity market. So ideally, I want to get to where we have 1,000 in the tank, and then another 1,000 at least in the commodity market. I may try to go for 2,000 in the commodity market, because for those of you who don't know, we're doing like a four corners of the galaxy kind of thing. You know, that means we're going to be going to parts of the galaxy where there's a lot of space in between the star systems. And I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to get stuck moving our carrier to a place where we're out of fuel, and then my ships can't jump to nearby systems to try to find tritium. So I want to, like, once we start getting towards the edge of the galaxy, I really want to start getting to the. I want to really like stockpile a bunch of fuel so that we have plenty to be able to get to the edge of the galaxy and then all the way back without running out. That's really what I'm trying to get to. So we are right now going to go though to the tritium hotspot right here. I actually normally go to a different one. Let's go to this guy right here. Where is he? Yeah, because this one's a lot bigger. So we'll hop over here, try to find ourselves a nice thick ring of... I'm actually going to go to the other side because... well, I guess it doesn't matter. I was going to say I'm going to go to the other side because I keep coming to this side of it, but it doesn't really matter. We're not going to... The odds of finding asteroids that we've already... I think they respawn anyway. Try to find ourselves a nice, bright, solid ring to use as our... We'll use the actual hotspot location as our target, and we'll get started with mining. So yeah, mining in this stuff is going to be relatively boring, but that's kind of the point. It allows me to kind of chat when I'm doing this stuff, and part of that's going to be, I have it in the back of my mind that maybe we'll start doing those weekly live streams again, and maybe make that a mining session rather than carrier jump sessions, because the jump times ever since the latest update came out have gotten extremely long. It's like a lot. It's really bad. I'm doing the Corvette because it is the most maneuverable of the big ships that are available, and I'm able to put the most mining, and I'm able to put a large number of mining lasers and stuff on it. So currently running with 3 of the pre-engineered mining lasers that have the high efficiency and all that stuff, and 4 of the high efficiency mining lasers, class 1 pre-engineered mining lasers, and 3 of the class 2 mining lasers. I don't know why that was so hard to get out. Cargo scoop out. Oh, that's why I'm going so fast. I didn't have the cargo scoop out. All right. I also have a bunch of limpet drones. Take care of that one, and then I'll typically switch back to my prospector thing so I can start shooting the... well, let's go check out this guy right here. While we wait for the drones to pick up all the tritium, we'll just send out probes and see what we can find. All right, we're at a valid collection targets. 3.15%. There's one right there. That was only like 8%. So let's... nope, no tritium in that one. It's always like a little mini gambling thing every time you fire off a prospector limpet. You're just like, please give me high tritium. I want to fill up my tanks here. We got to hurry up and get to 100. I generally would like to get about 100 units of tritium every time I come out here. I don't really have the patience for much more than that, but I want to make sure that when we come out here, the time that we're spending is worth the time that we're putting in. We're actually getting something out of it, because it takes a certain amount of time just to get out here in the first place. So yeah, the class 2 lasers really chew through the material in there, but I can't leave them on the whole time, so I end up having to just leave the class 1 lasers on for a little bit, let my thing recharge, and then it usually takes a couple of sessions of a couple of iterations of the class 2 lasers to finish off this stuff. Yeah, then we switch back to this, and we'll prospect this guy since we're just kind of sitting here. Oh, the nice thing about this, though, is that because the pre-engineered lasers have an extreme range, I don't have to wait. I can just start... I can start mining this one from over here while I wait for the rest of the tritium on this from this asteroid to get picked up, and then once they're done, I can start moving closer and bring my Class 2 lasers to bear, so that's always pretty sweet. Alright, and there we go. I'll start chewing through the asteroid with the Class 2 lasers. High material content on this one, too, so we should get a pretty decent amount of... It's got 21%, which is really high for percentage, and then it's also a high material content asteroid as well, so we should get a pretty decent amount of tritium out of that. Let's see what this guy has on it. And if that doesn't have anything, we'll check out this one. Nope, nothing on that one, so let's check out this one to the right of it. Move a little bit forward so we have less distance to cover when we start moving on to the next thing. Nothing for that. Looks like my limpets are mostly done already, though, so let's go ahead and move on. Let's check out this guy right here, see what he's got. Oh, look at that! 22%, I can live with that. And we just gotta wait for the lasers to recharge and then burn it down to the last little bit of it. Very nice. Okay. Then whilst we wait for that, let's go ahead and check out this guy here. I'm generally trying to stay pointed in the general direction of the hot spot over there, so don't wanna deviate too far off, because what ends up happening is you end up doing a loop and then you come back around and hit asteroids that you've already done. So it's generally better to just pick a direction and keep going that way. More or less, once it says that there are no valid collection targets left, you can start moving off because your collector limpets will kind of start catching up with you. We found one with a nice 15%. Low material content. We have 22 already, though, so that's good. Just keep testing it with the Class 2 laser until it's clearly doing what we need. Class 1's gotten most of it done before we ever got over here, so that's good. And then, yeah, so now while we wait for that, we just do the rinse and repeat cycle. Wait here while the collector limpets pick up all the stuff. Fire off some prospector limpets. Looks like we picked up all of the options that are there, so... I generally want about 10%, but I don't believe that these are pristine rings, so I've been a little bit less picky about the percentages that I go after. Because something's better than nothing. Okay, that takes care of that one. Let's check out this guy here. And then if not that one, we'll check out the one to the right of him. So if that one doesn't have anything decent in it, we'll check out this one. Alright, no valid collection targets. Let's go ahead and start moving. Ooh, look at that. 21%. I like it. We'll get close enough. Medium content at 21%. That should give us a pretty good boost in our quantity there. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves prospector on this dude right here. We're up to 27. I mean, for 12 minutes, that's not terrible. Okay, again, my prospector limpets just don't want to cooperate. Sometimes I have to fire them off twice. It's really annoying. We'll go ahead and do this one since I have to, okay, I was going to say since I have to sit here and wait for these guys anyway, we'll go ahead and just do this, but it's fine. We're burning through it pretty decently anyways, and it's a medium content asteroid, so I have to imagine it's probably going to give us a little bit more than a higher percentage on a low material content. No valid collection targets, we can start moving off. It'd be nice if this one had like a high percentage. I'm not going to waste my time on that. Let's go ahead and do this guy here. There doesn't seem to be much rhyme or reason as to what types of asteroids are going to have high concentration. Like, see, like this one's just a random asteroid, just happens to have a bunch of tritium in it. So we'll burn through this guy as quick as we can. Then let's check out this guy over there. Up to 35, not too shabby. No valid collection targets, so we'll go ahead and move on. I should have checked this other guy over here. I personally have found that it seems like the smaller, more like dimpled asteroids then it makes a liar out of me. Every time I start to think that the bigger, smoother ones are not that great, the bigger, smoother one gives me a really good option there. So yeah, we'll go back and look at this guy here. Where is the... Okay. I hate when I do that. Let's get this guy scanned. Oh, sorry, let's get this guy mined. I don't know why I said scan. Alright, scan this dude right ya. Fortunately, nothing there. Let's check out this guy down here. Why not? Who knows? That other one didn't have anything, so let's go check out this one here. It's nice when you can find one that isn't spinning a lot, because it makes it much easier to, like, get your collectors to grab the stuff. But not when it only has 4.82%. That's boring. Oh, all my limpets just died. 4%. Nope. That's not worth our time. Oh, here we go. Medium and 27%. I can live with that. Should be able to get ourselves a pretty decent chunk out of this. That'll complete this guy here. And we'll scan this guy. This one's spinning fast though. That's gonna suck. Good, because it flings the material off when it's spinning fast like that. No valid collection targets. Go ahead and move on. 5.4%. I think we're good. I'll leave that to someone else, or leave that to someone else. Whoever happens to come out here this far out into the galaxy. Someone else can have that one. Hey, 17%, I'll take it. Medium content at 17%, I like it. Ideally, that's enough to burn off the rest of it. Excellent. Let's see, let's check out this guy. Just randomly check them out. It would be nice if they had some kind of a scanning tool, though. It would be really nice if they had a scanning... Okay. It'd be really nice if they had a scanning tool that helped you find the specific resources that you're looking for. That would be nice, instead of making you manually go and scan random asteroids hoping to find what you're trying to get. It takes long enough to have to mine this stuff without having to manually search for it every time. Okay, we'll take that. Medium content at 16%. That's got to be good. How are we good? How are we? 53? Yeah, we're doing pretty all right. 20 minutes in, and we've already got 50 units. Finish up this guy here, and then move over to one of these ones on our left. That was a weird noise. What the hell was that? Sounded like, what? Thought it was like R2-D2 or something. So we'll do this one here, and then scan the one directly to the left of it. Okay, and then, yeah, like I said, we'll scan this one to the left of it, because it's right here, and who knows, maybe we'll get lucky and two of them together will have, like, over 10%. Because we're just already sitting kind of right here anyways, might as well. We gotta wait for the ones that we're doing to get it, so we're just gonna sit here anyway, we might as well. Alright, let's try to get this guy. I didn't switch my fire group fast enough, so it'd be nice if this one had, like, 20%. And a medium content. Heck yeah! Just need to finish this guy up. How we doing? We're up to 62. Not too shabby. Let's check out this one here. Alright, no valid collection targets. We'll start heading off. Head off kind of slow. 9%. I'll take that. Alright, we're going to try to get ourselves a little bit more reoriented towards the direction of travel that we're trying to go. I try not to stray too far off to the side of the original lines and things. It just does not want to fire off my prospector limpet. It's really annoying when it won't fire off. There are certain things you should not have to fight with, and pulling the trigger and having nothing happening is definitely on that list of things that should never happen. Alright, well, there was nothing on that one, but let's check out this one here, because it's like right here. Might as well check it out. 13%, I'll take that. So yeah, I think after this asteroid here, I know we only have like 70, but we're getting kind of long in this episode, and this is about the time I would normally get pretty bored with mining. So we'll go ahead and finish up this one here, head back to the carrier, drop off what we have, and see what our status is. Ideally, before leaving this system, excuse me, ideally before leaving this system, I would like to have over 1,000 units in the commodity market, or in the storage for the carrier. We have one more trying to come in and drop off a piece. All right, let's get out of here. Helps to put it into full-on engine mode, huh? Very difficult to boost when your capacitor is not charging up very quickly. And then, as I always do, we will super cruise overdrive back over to where the ship is. Back over to where the carrier is, because it can take a really long time to move around when the planet's right there and really slowing it down. And that gets us back here. Hit the 7.5 and get our docking request. Where is... Okay, so it's over here. Slowing down. Landing gear out. 0 throttle. Thrusters only. Overshot it just a little bit. Alright, and then we just do our refueling. We hop... Oops. We go over to our inventory. We go over to transfer... We go over to our inventory. We transfer all. I wish it would allow you to pick a transfer all for one specific thing, but we can transfer everything over there. So now we have 319 tritium in our thing. So I need to grab another 700 tritium before I'm going to be comfortable heading off. But that's going to go ahead and do it for today's episode. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers. Join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks. Or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links in the description if you prefer to go that route, because some people do like to go outside of the YouTube economy. So again, thanks for watching. Be sure to come back for our next episode, and I'll see you then.